The hand of God is a powerful force that turn around situations. And he said, "Dipano ko dru jinabia bia mu a ade ebetimi adane jinabia no ama nea asɛ ayɛ yen nyame nsa."
Nyame ensa entime nya de nyame beyi ne nsa ede afiri wo so esanse ne nsa da wo so a ede nkomdie ebrɛw abrebia we eye Apostle Michael Agent Brefo Swami area head.
Mampanyin John Dramani Mahama ede aso abofom eneye woi se multi-purpose solar energy project yesin ewo Dawa Industrial Park na dwumadie na senom ena mampanyin ede to just power distribution services PDS eye ankrankra adwumaku a yekofa wo mo ba ye besi ECG anemu ene yenkane abo no toa na ye omuna ejegie na ekwawi asiase omudwumadie no entime ankoso toten amayen ena enam so mampanyifo sanje dwuma no efro mo nsemu ede ema ECG fo na ene mampanyin akasa no ena woche se santi asia pam aga na ye no mo ekoye no na enya ne bone so na emom ne papamua na emom entotoye na ye yefa ho no ena anhyeda ankoyie eno na ama dwumadi a wo mu ba se omu bedie no entime anko ne sede ye pe no.
I know that there was an attempt to involve private sector in power utility at the distribution level. And we all remember the example with PDS. PDS was not a bad thing. It is just that it was handled wrongly and many people had personal interest in PDS and that's why it failed. But there's something to be said for injecting private sector efficiency into public utilities. And I gave an example before. Enclave Power buys bulk electricity from the power utilities and distributes it within the free zones enclave and has a 99% collection rate of bills. And the lights are always on in the industrial enclave. And so the industries there have a high ratio of power and they don't see blackouts the way other places do. And so there's something to be said for private sector participation in utilities, not only for electricity, but even for water.
Ani ayati Ghana mampanyin John Dramani Mahama.
Special prosecutor Adema Omaye Owura Kisi Ejaben wakasa ewo KSM show so eye enra na Owura Kisi Ejaben enkasa mu no wache say kane photo sanfo de ma Omaye mechire ononyafo ken no foriata wo free Omaye mu ebra na yato abawi a ye bedane tumi dia ma omampani John Dramani Mahama ne naban no ena papa ne koye wo so anim da kro pa wo free Omaye na nso onka na emom efiri 1st January edbesi seat January emu baako ena papa yi che say wo hwi wo se one more ye special prosecutor no omo airport one mo no enye omo na control ho wo ye ya senka woni ya bambofo bedi se wo so se papa yi ma ye ma ne kwan ma ne nko na nso woni hwan wo bra obi nua eye omampani se enim se sabra no mampani no 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 na eye omampenda da nanado ena nanado nso so ye ne cousin enti eno anu betimi aka we eye Owura Kisi Ejaben.
Why did we allow him to go? He left before 7 January. Between 1st and 6th January, he had left. He was in power during those few days. And we don't control the airports. We don't control the exit. The OSP doesn't control the exit points. But we are taking flag day in and day out. Why did we allow him? Let me put it this way. His cousin was president. Let's face facts. Before John Dramani Mahama was sworn in on 7 January, Nana Akufo-Addo was the president. That was his cousin. Yeah, kept him in the office for more than 7 years. And I've said, when he left, the president was Nana Akufo-Addo. At the time he left, we were not getting the cooperation at the time from other security agencies. We asked for all that, but we were not. It was as if there was a policy of block the OSP out.
Yeah, premier one any OSP any so woman tie ye say abambofo no antie yeah na I said ye pese office of the special prosecutor ye see a kwan e wo enuama bi ho sa na de na ekokọ ye we eye Owura Kisi Ejaben
Yentu ansem no so fama we nanwumrei na Petroleum Commission eye adwumakuo omo wo mayimo ene ye mfa nwo ho nsensem wo mo ene hwe so mo betoto na bibia etime akoyie ede amayen na womo apaw dwumadie bi eho entoma ewo takrade dwumadie no ene se womo bema companies ahodo a ewo omayi mu aye Ghana companies na kwanya ewo womo nhyehyeye no womo dwumadie bia womo ebedie emu yesi mpempi no behwe na yakofa abrofo no efro mu kromo ede abasika do so puoni atabri na yede ama womo se womo emehwe entotoye a ekoso ewo yefango ehu nsemu ebe wiase no na akwakoye se bi krokro da dwon no mabuya faso no mokọ behwehwe mu beyenhwemu behu enkosi aga etie ne yenya ankasa de pa ofi a oye companies a womo ewo omanyi mu a yehwe so mu nimu de ewo fango hu nsem no mu no yede womo ebererem.
To the IOCs and contractors, service providers, this catalog should then serve as a reference document for procurement, planning, and sourcing. It demonstrates that Ghanaian companies are increasingly equipped to deliver relatively complex and high-quality services. For the IGCs, being featured in this catalog is a recognition of your current capabilities, and it's also for you to motivate you to pursue continuous improvement and meet global standards. The Commission remains committed to fostering a regulatory environment that is inclusive and offers each company a fair opportunity to bid through a tender process. We will actively monitor and review the catalog to ensure that it becomes an essential resource for all our industry players, guiding your efforts to maximize in-country value creation and retention, to grow our economy and to ensure that our hydrocarbons are beneficial to the Ghanaian people. Thank you. And on this very humble note, I declare that the in-country capacity and capability catalog is duly launched.
Acting Chief Executive Emma Petroleum Commission, Mame Emefa Hardcastle.
Enche bia ye hwe ni mu ese ofotosanfo ononyamfo atoforce nbe kon rahye bidwafie no ode oman ko mabọ ho hyehyeye ene ho kontabuo ho ndiama nyina afia ibesimi no hode akwakotudwa na senior lecturer ba ko University of Ghana Business School Professor Patrick Esuman wo se wo hwe ni mu se budget na ba bekenkan ebeka bibi dia fa 24-hour economy no ho ene implementation kwan ya no ntotue ene kwan befa so a ye nyina ebe hyehyɛ so no wo hwe se sa budget no enkyere sa kwan no.
They are buying the major flagship programs, especially for the real sector. We only implemented their 24-hour economy. We have first year, usually the area and say you set up structure, you set up secretariat. But this is the time I think you see are buying the programs of the real economy. You see, they say you need more update on the specific year you'll be implementing 24-hour economy. Into one side, is very important. And I'm hoping to say the finance minister also over communicate clear strategy. Because in the middle of this year, if you have a program, in the EPC, I have a program with film. Last time, if you have a program, you say if you want 2 years, and your program starts this time, I'm also implementing several reform measures. The governance structure no improve. In the EPC, specific finance minister, Superman update on the way forward after the IMF program. So there are problems that the IMF program, yes, and I think there's also a specific finance manager communicating long-term strategy. We didn't reach out on the council with 24-hour economy, the same because so far, I'm not sure that practice secretariat, I think that even for 2026, we expect real action as a specific measures.
Na eno a senior lecturer at University of Ghana Business School, Professor Patrick Esuman.
Yako NPP Amanyo Kono Akache. Chochufo Adema Amanyo Kono lawyer Justin Kodria from Paul Akasa. Wayensam chofo enshia mum. Na nenkasa yenisa wamanfo bi eke kasa party no. Se de osuna da forma o 1 no se share. Ye niema hwe guno. Yenti yenhyehyɛ ni ya na ye niema yenhyehyɛ ye. Se afim pino ne aduro no anwotwe no ye de amanyoko ahodo aka no de baba besie Eni na enkunimdie etime aye womo de osese sia no de womani edi akire eye abato a ombeto ewo amanyokuo nim na afi ombeyi wono mu a womo begina mu empanyimfo na omasan yi womo ombetu franka ede ama amanyokuo no na enu achi no ena ombeba monten so abeda womani so ade hunu ede akire Ghanafo
Osoko kokwa amanyokuo no yenda yigina ho na yenim se akansie ni yekom adwuma ayeye nyina no nyame boa na by January 31st ye to abaye kan di fowi na ya cha ba August next year it to tuya ben na wi a ye benya ebre pa magana fo so ati yan kan ye ama ye hu adwuma aye beyeye se de nya mamomu tie ene se de ndisa mamomu tie na MPP fi na na ma penso UGCC mo eba GCP UP PP PFP MPP beninano ade ba ko etadi e party ni nyane se de bia ye nnuam na mo kwa akansi omu twa ntoto ye so omu ka se bebre a yetimi nya no ebeyi ano kra eno nya hye se de omu twa ntoro no ete na ye party ya tena se ehun se ese ye party no ye communication ene esem enkofo kafa ye ho a ye nim se nya no kra no ebra no ni kwase ye twem ye kato ye so asa na eyi ano de na ye constitution ya secret mesha mo boss ye ko yanim 2028 elections no ye bohu a very strong robust communication hospital sabi esema ye open a beka for anya no kura no ye be yi ano entempa.
Lawyer Justin Kodua Frempong eye chotrofo NPP amanyokuo no.
NPP amanyokuo yanso ne nkrabata ewo mfimfi mantemu Central Region na ne wonom sonso ayen centrofo enhie mu a Central Regional Deputy General Secretary Hedema NPP amanyokuo ne Charles Kwadwo Odum wono na ekasa ye wo amanyokuo na fa en wo chese enra ensemu a eye osofo hwe afisem bambon samso Interior Minister Hedbetu dwa fanhwemu wonom koyeye hedefa 2020 na fin 2024 general election violence no ehono kire se ma me ha wakomisi no gina mu ewo NPP amanyokuo ni dimu epre amanyokuo no eye mrahye konwa afi etwa mu a odi ntwo no maami ni huson wo hwa ntro edi to ne so nyina se maami na akwakofa ganga mo mutututu amekọ wiase ni pamienu wuye na mo ankasa mama nyokuo ti aban mu na mo hwemu na mo kyese maami onim asemo hwede ene na kyese eya hoho akese pa de mom na we nsunsu kire wonum ankasa sedia wonum esidi won huni na osi nsunsu ebu won ho.
With great pride and relief, the official confirmation by the Minister for the Interior, Honorable Mubarak Mustafa Mohammed, that no evidence has been found against Honorable Mebisa Akumsin in connection with investigations into the alleged election-related disturbances during the 2024 general election. This statement from the Minister is a total vindication of Honorable Mebisa Akumsin and the MPP in Kaswa, who have long maintained innocence in the face of malicious political attacks and misinformation. The MPP notes with deep concern how elements within the then opposition National Democratic Congress, led by their now Member of Parliament, Phyllis Koyo Okuno, deliberately spreading falsehood to damage the reputation of Honorable Mebisa Akumsin. Today, by their own government investigation, those very lies have been exposed and discredited. The Interior Minister's briefing confirms what the MPP and the good people of Kaswa have always known, which is Honorable Mebisa Akumsin was never involved in any act of violence.
Na ena Owura Charles Kwadwo Odum eto aso kire se afei mo ensentrofo a mo kan sem bi kan bi gu mo wo bra information munyaye man hwehwe akire man verify man mo akire man hwehwe se no kra na se nye no kra man ye hwem bi no asem de tu dwa na afei nso enemra hye bidwani a wono nso gina mu edma awutu senya east enei wono eye NDC ni Phyllis na Koyo Okuno ese mo amoye se nyina afei mo mra bonte mo pachew mo mfa krata emu odu krata edini na mo mfa mepa eye ma me ha wakumsen na fensan pipa manyuko ni nyina wonom ne nkrabata e wo mfimfimantemo no momra mepa wonom nyina so echew eno so say na wode wonom sem ne etudwafai.
We also take this opportunity to call out certain armchair journalists and social media commentators who carelessly circulated unverified reports and quotes fake eyewitness accounts without cross-checking the facts. Such unprofessional conduct does not only mislead the public but also undermines the credibility of Ghana's media landscape. The MPP urged all journalists to uphold the ethics of their profession and resist being used as tools for political propaganda. Furthermore, the party calls on Felix Nakoyo Kuno and all those who willfully spread false allegations to issue a public apology to Honorable Mebisa Akunsi, the MPP, and the good people of Kaswa. These falsehoods have caused needless tensions and damaged the reputation of hard-working members of parliament and the general public. The MPP insists that political accountability must include taking responsibility for misinformation and urge relevant authorities to treat such conduct with the seriousness it deserves.
We any people manyukono nkrabata wo mfimfi mantemo wonom church for abedi achire Owura Charles Kwajo Odum.
Mrashe bejanima adeshia omowo adaba twampesiane som. Onimanyam for comfort kujo jansa wo 2 MPP mrashe bejamfo no fo. What's a press conference no adoso dodo ensemtwofo nhyiemu no ya adoso ase popo bribi na abowo mo enti ade bia aban ne beye bia na wo mo friends ensemtwofo nhyiemu na ne wo mo so ene aban ne de asie ni aban ne de si no mo atwa na osesa na ma na mo ye no eho hia wo mo nhwa na mo nya ntotoye na wo mo ntimi eni nkunim na de mo ye de enkosi aga na o se Ghana fo age NDC amanyokuo no atumu na nti se abani beye bibi na mo nso mo betwa de na mo chese omanfo no se agidie a mo wo NDC amanyokuo no na mpese mototo na asenso no enko babia
aban fufuraba ana aban nso akoya aban papa inti se wo fight or more let's say you are fighting Ghanaians if say Ghana for age aban na tu na Ghana for start experience release kakra say omo to omo kakra inti se wo the dollar cost 17 maybe they about 11 10 point something na over fighting nipalo now we say Ghana for boy and some now let's say mo a ho be ye ntomo relase sa press conference ni de omo relase kra omo de hard to say instead of some focus so no my good critic o say me omo criticizing my constituency. I love them so much. You know what they do? Omo ma problems e wo ho na me solve some ma good critics na ye hwe me ye correct errors and then me opposition adwuma and press conference o ma ye kra do so say MP say one side ye chema obi awan ebibeka
Onmanyam for comfort kujo gansa mrashe bedwani ma adehia omo ada abato empesiano so ne ene ati
nya yede sorry afisam no eso no krata efri aban ne kasamafo enchen michiro no nyafo Felix Kwachi Ofusu de eba ene say mame Nana Kunadu Ajima Rollins wanya ne ba bi kono aban ayemtotoye ayehye se ebema ni state funeral na che se oman no ebeye na yie anase oman no beye yie ede ahye enmonyam ne nyina ene se wose mami wo hu no ese woye obi a wo pre yedie ede ma emma na afen so emofra waye bi pa ewo oman mu se mame pani a kane no ye oman pani bi ne hokafo anase first lady mami anamo awatuo ewo oman mu eso aye betimi ede aye nkaye anase betimi nya suahunu su nyema bebre ede afrim ani ntinyame adoma November bosumi egomini de toso aduonu enwatwe 28 ewo Independence Square ye beye mami aye no be state funeral ede ama mami ne ede ahyena no nyama ewo ono nso ne kakra ne tobo a ba yiye na afin so na mo ba betuye ede boa ama Ghana Nia yedi ewie kase no amanone ensem Mere kasei aka tenabro wiase amai akase na yewo G7 kanena nke G8 ena omu yi Russia di free mu na eka G7 na sa G7 no womu ho afe yawo ewiase nyina United Nations Security Council no yawo permanent seat bi a eno makomako num adano yema mpani ko gina United Nations General Assembly oka ho asem ese ebraso se abibrem ha yitimi enya oman baako anye bia nkoman baako mo fema yen se de be enso benya permanent seat ewo sa United Nations Security Council no eso na akwaye se wiase nyina na aman num pe na womo ewo tumi se womo ka womo timi decide na so womo timi etoto niam obi man so ewo man kasa womo yie die mu de na kyese enkoye enunti enka ebetimi a sa aman num no yemfa bibremu so de bi emra meka ho na yewo G20 a eno no eye aman a wonum sikasam kwa animu wonum sikasam eso ewo wiase a eno eye makoma kwaduonu de dika duonu no ene ede omo aba befo me G20 na no abibremu ha no South Africa ena eka ho na enche won ba be kwanhyem na nhyemu no afi bia wo mokwa G20 no oman baako ene hosti na afi ebesimu na kyese baako nso asan a hosti afi South Africa ena e hosti On Pent Donald Trump kyese senhyemu no nyade obeko America beko bia wode na bedi akire Uru advance ena echo na no na wo kyese South Africa krampo kra nya oman ye wo se yede wo moka G20 ho ebranso ye yi wo mfrim esan se wo se South Africa ye eniamo wo se meditia abrofo na wonum ewo South Africa no wo hwa afi oman pani Trump de ba betu dwa se oman South Africa fo kwanya mo ampese mu dwane gemo nkwa se oman ne ye niama boni tia mo anase mu dwane apre mo nkwa no sa na mo na nto ho no ma South Africa fo nyina ode ma abrofo na ewo South Africa no na no eno man pani Trump meche se G20 no krampo ni nyi South Africa mfefrim na nso owura Donald oman pani ono South Africa owura Cyril Ramaphosa kire se ono sasam no omo nyia no me no ka say afi ebesimu no sa G20 summit ombekwa kohia mu ewo US na no manfo kire se ene edi kire se ne Donald Trump yi krawan hwa obesan ya South Africa te se de odi ye Palestinian for afi ewo General Assembly wan hwa no aka chom se mkra me mam visa mam mfema enti On Pent Donald Trump da odi enso ne ye na enso wase South Africa yi mu free G20 senia wono eka eno no
Adishia emraninti yemfa kase no ensi ha na nsem no de di mu akotene ebi ene edidi suyi
Apostle Michael Agent before HSA nyamensa eto obi so a ema ne bibia eye promprom entime anya de a nyame be ne nsa de free so
Mampani John Dramani Mahama nso se Power Distribution Services deal no na enye ne boni mu na emom ye hu ne nhyehyeye entia
Owa kisi eja benche se so obetimi asi kane photo samfo kwan pa se o ma ne entu free oman mu no na eye den esanse na ninu ana na ye o mampani
Petroleum Commission enso edi atodwo se Ghana companies awodo no mbe mo makwanya ewo omudwumadi a omudie mu
na ensembere mu kawo ne etena se na nwumre edebro se no empa mu kase ena se nkroma ohenere spices ena afenso ohenere no dairy padded me so one madama wo so ya sefa kase eho kanyina enti ya no apebisa se na bema wonuane ayede na enejenso so abafie adwenpa hene eboy chidom di free kase dem wo sanso na se keoke wono ene tena technical room hono mo stream ne nyina live ede emaye akenkan fo na nwumre na eyeme ohene banya komene
mame ajua ahenkra kechi
yede wasi nyame adoma wo kira no pa ho besan atekase foforo me sorry so enche meden kai boda ya pono so ebebro makra
mi dofo a minni